Yeah.
You know how much people are dying here in the Middle East?
Yeah, man. I think it's tragic, but the thing is, we can hold the belief that it's bad that people are dying in the Middle East and simultaneously not be paying other people to slaughter animals. You know, we can do both of those things, yeah? For us to say, well, I'm not going to pay someone to put pigs in a gas chamber, it doesn't mean we have to be any less concerned about, you know, the situation in the Middle East, yeah?
And I noticed one thing, you put fishing.
Yeah.
And I love fishing.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I do in this country. I've been here for 15 years.
Yeah.
I do work and fishing. This is the relief for me. Well, what's wrong with the fishing?
I have friends that are similar. If we were in the animal's position, man, we wouldn't enjoy having a hook put through our mouth and being pulled out of the water.
What about if you release it?
Well, it still causes a lot of pain to the fish, yeah. That makes it even more pointless. Like, just so we get a little bit of pleasure. So let me put it this way, man. Do you think the fact that we get pleasure out of something justifies hurting someone else?
Of course not.
Okay, so that's what we're doing when we're fishing.
If you're lost, let's say, in the forest, if you want to eat, if you want to survive, what are you going to eat?
Yeah, whatever you can get, man.
Animal.
Yeah, whatever you can get. Right? If there's plants there, you'll eat plants, yeah?
That's it.
Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm from Lebanon.
Lebanon. Okay, I'm half Lebanese, man.
Really?
Yeah. At least I got 2 Lebanese grandparents. You know, I obviously don't have a lot of...
I've been in a bad situation before I come to here. When you're hungry, it doesn't give a shit about anything.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But the thing is, we're not here saying, oh, when you're starving, don't hurt an animal. We're here saying, in this day and age, man, if we do not need to harm animals, why should we? Especially when...
Look, I agree with you. It's not the way to kill the animal. It's not the way.
What I'm saying, man, is we shouldn't be taking lives like that just for our taste pleasure. I'm not saying, oh, we should slaughter them, but more nicely. You know, if you were in these cages, man, I wouldn't be saying, oh, don't let him see the bolt gun before you shoot him in the head.
100%.
If you were in this situation, man, I would be saying,
100%.
Get him out. Don't eat him. You know what I mean?
100%.
And so that's why I'm saying the same for these animals, because they have all of the same ability to suffer and to feel pain, to value their life, yeah?
In case, look, in my religion, if we want to kill the animal, before we kill the animal, we use the knife, we use it once.
Yeah. So this is Islam, yeah?
This is Islam.
Yeah. But it doesn't mandate. So you don't have to eat animals, right, to be Islamic, yeah? You can be Islamic and be vegan, yes?
You can, but...
So what I'm trying to say is, man, what are the values you would say Islam preaches?
Correct.
Are they values of hatred and violence, or are they values of compassion and love?
Compassion and love.
Compassion and love, right?
Yeah.
And what you're seeing on the screen here, is that compassion and love?
No.
So if we can be vegan and can be Islamic, why would we go out and...
Yeah, no, I love meat.
I grew up half Lebanese family. I used to eat meat every day.
But no, you don't eat meat at all?
I don't eat it anymore.
What about fish? Nothing?
Nah, man.
Not in fish.
Well, the thing is, every time I go to eat, I ask myself a question. I say, if I was in the victim's position, what would I want me to eat? Not animals.
No, but you're not an animal.
Yes, I am. We are animals, man. We are animals.
You're not animals. Trust me.
Humans are one species of animals.
I asked you before. I can't argue with you. I asked you before if you're religion. If you're religion, if you believe, at least you believe in something.
Yeah.
Look, we have a gift to humans. That's a gift for us. We can fight. We can fight back. But animals can't fight back. That's why the God create the animals and create the humans.
You think if animals, the more innocent someone is, you know, babies can't fight back, man. You think if someone can't fight back, that means we should hurt them? That means we should protect them, man.
Okay, we protect, but if we leave these animals, if all the words, it's the humans. Sorry, all the words, it's the humans. It doesn't eat animals. How many animals you have?
Have more. Way less, man. The reason these animals are here are because we are artificially breeding them into existence.
Billions and billions and billions.
Yeah.
And trust me, imagine you have like a lions or bears and this kind, like in the city here, and they're hungry. They can eat you.
Yeah. But we know better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lions are going to do a lot of things. Lions are going to murder other animals, right? I wouldn't harm you. You wouldn't harm me. I'd like to think, man.
Oh.
But you know, you won't say, oh yeah, a lion would do it, so I will.
Yeah.
We know better, yeah?
Yeah.
We have morals, and so why in every other area of society are we saying, well, I won't hurt dogs? You know, I don't even think you, correct me if I'm wrong, if I had a pig here, would you hurt her?
No.
Unless you needed to, right? Absolutely.
100%.
So why are we just doing this on a day-to-day just because we like the taste of kafta? Eh?
That's nice.
It's nice, I know. But listen, man, I've had vegan kafta even better. You know why? Because no one has to die for it, yeah? And it tastes just as delicious, if not better, right? So if we can eat kafta, if we can eat already a lot of Middle Eastern foods, tabbouleh, hummus, yeah? It's already delicious, yeah? I know you know. We don't have to eat meat to have good flavor, yeah? And so if we can enjoy our lives, if we can be happy and we can be healthy without hurting others, why would Islam or any religion that preaches love and compassion want us to put others through so much suffering and so much pain, man? We don't have to say that they're equal to humans. We just have to say that the value of this individual's life, she or he values their life more than we like the taste of kafta for 5 minutes, yeah? Especially when we can just have vegan kafta. Does that make sense, man?
What's a vegan kafta?
Vegan kafta is just kafta made from plant-based meat, yeah? The reason kafta is delicious is not because it's lamb, man. It's because of all the spices we put in it, yeah? It is the spices and the flavor.
I made beautiful kafta.
Man, don't bash it till you try it.
Look, that way, that's not Islamic way.
That way is less suffering than Islamic way, man. It's less suffering.
That's not our way.
This way we're showing on the screen, they stun the animal before they slit its throat. In Islam, they just slit its throat. That's halal, yeah? In halal, the animal still has all its nerve endings exposed to the air. It's extremely painful, man. And listen, maybe in a time where we needed to slaughter animals, halal might have been better. But right now, to say halal slaughter, non-halal slaughter, we are still violently murdering this animal when we absolutely don't need to. And we can be completely healthy, if not healthier, on a plant-based diet.
Like, you're right, you're saying a lot of things that you've got a point.
Yeah? I know, I grew up eating meat, yeah? But once you question these things, and we're saying it's so much violence, not just a little bit every now and then. If we're eating meat, I used to eat meat every day, right? So much violence on innocent beings, right? You said they can't fight back.
You need to explain to her. She's the one she cooked. I never cooked.
Wait, you always choose all the restaurants that have vegan.
Listen, man, it's our choice, really, in the end. And if we make the choice to eat them, they don't get a choice.
What made you change though? You were eating meat.
Yep.
What made you change?
So I started looking at what was happening to animals, yeah? And I started arguing it. My parents raised me this way. Surely there must be a good reason. But all I could come up in the end was that they taste good. That's not a good enough reason to harm somebody. If you guys tasted good, I wouldn't hurt you. My Siti freaked out. She's like, oh, you can't survive. I've been vegan now, haven't eaten a single animal product for about 4 years, and I'm healthier than ever, right? And you don't even have to take my word for it. You can do it yourself. You can look at the science out there. We don't need it to be healthy. So if I can live happily and healthily without harming others, and I wanted to consider myself to be a kind person, I would like to consider myself to be a kind person. How can I say I'm a kind person when I am making others suffer so much every single day just because I want a bit of me? How can I call myself a kind person and then turn around and pay for that?
How come you don't eat fish?
Because fish feel pain just the same. It's proven scientifically. They have all of the biological substrates.
Fish
They have a short memory.
5-second memory.
Yeah, sure.
Forget, so do I.
Yeah, so do we, right? 5-second attention span. I'm surprised we've had this conversation.
Not long, especially the men.
But, right, regardless of their memory, they have the ability to feel pain, yeah? We can look at our nerve endings. The reason if I slap you or smack you something like this, it hurts, is because we got nerve endings, yeah? And fish have all those same nerve endings, man. And they got brains as well, right?
You know
so do
what?
we.
For me, it's just the way they do it. Just the way it's done. That's what I think is...
Well, listen, what is your name, sorry? If you were on these screens right now, and if you were in these slaughterhouses and people were putting knives through the throats of your friends and family, I wouldn't be out here telling some other people to treat you more nicely before they killed you. I'll be out here telling other people not to kill you.
Of course.
Yeah? So when we're saying, oh, we should treat them a bit more nicely.
That's chicken nuggets. You know the nuggets?
No.
That's eggs. So the reason those boys are going in the blender is because boys don't lay eggs, right? So this is all just for profit, yeah? When we're giving our money to these industries, we are just paying them to harm innocent beings, and we don't need to. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is what we're voting for. If it's not good enough for our eyes, it's not good enough for our stomach, yeah? I don't want to be out here making people uncomfortable. Like I said, I like to consider myself a kind person.
Even if my kids see this, they will stop eating meat literally.
It's because as humans, we have natural values to be kind to others, right? If you put a kid in a cot with a rabbit and an apple, which one will the kid play with? Which one will the kid eat? We have kindness in us, and when we are seeing animals as property, and when we are saying we should be violent to them just because we like the taste, we are removing our natural kindness and compassion. And we're teaching our kids to remove it as well, right? Because we're saying, kids, here, eat this meat. Eat this meat, it's good for you. But don't look at where it comes from, yeah? Don't look at where it's made. We're already teaching our kids to lie, yeah? We're teaching them to lie, and we're hiding the truth from them, yeah? But it doesn't have to be the world. If this world was, you know, raping women, if this world was murdering people, yeah, it happens, but that doesn't mean you guys go out and do it. But you guys don't go out and do it, right?
Help them.
But you have to, yeah, but you cannot rape them, yeah? So when we're, you know, we not only can we help these animals, that's a separate conversation. What we're doing when we are paying for them, we're paying for their bodies, we're paying for their corpses, their flesh, we are paying these people to harm the animals. We're not trying to stop it by, you know, removing our demand for those products. We're simply saying, I am not going to be responsible for this myself. Yeah? So it's not a non-action. It's not going out and helping animals. It's saying, I'm going to stop paying for them to be stabbed in the throat. If I wouldn't do it myself, yeah?
All right, buddy. Nice to have a chat with you.
I appreciate it, man. If you've got questions, I would highly recommend watching this documentary. It's free online. If you call yourself an Australian resident, an Australian citizen, you eat meat, you eat animal products, I'd say this is an essential to watch. Because how many times do we have to eat the body of an animal before we actually let ourselves see the truth of what's happening, yeah? If we're going to do it, we should know the truth, and that's what this documentary is. And there's on the back here, there's vegan Lebanese street food somewhere.
Oh, I'm going to try that. I like the vegan.
There it is. Try it. Go try it, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good one. See you later.